Hello and welcome into Rebecca K Crochet. What we're going to do today is this really pretty shell stitch. I'm going to teach you how to do this. It makes a really pretty border for blankets, but this is called a solid shell pattern because you're just doing shells all the way up. This makes a very, very nice baby blanket, scarf, those kind of things. What I have used is just my scrap cake of 4-weight yarn, and I am using, of course, my Susan Bates size US J10 6mm hook. You'll also need a pair of scissors and a needle. Let me see if I can find my needle here. I can pull it out of the tray. You'll need a needle as well. So let's get started and I will show you how to make this really pretty stitch. Hello and welcome into Rebecca K Crochet. I'm Becky, your yarn host, and today what we are going to do is called a solid shell crochet stitch. And it's in a multiple of 6 and then you add on 2 to the end. So we're going to do 24 chains. (20, 21, 22, 23, 24), and then we're going to add on 2, and then we are going in the, not the first chain from the hook, but the second chain from the hook, we are going to do a single crochet, and then we are going to skip back. We're going to skip 2 chains, 1, 2, and in that third stitch we're going to do 5 double crochets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and in that third stitch we're going to do a single crochet, skip 2, 1, 2, and in that third stitch we're going to do our shell of 5 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we are going to skip 2 and do a single crochet, skip 2. In that third stitch we're going to do our shell again of 5 double crochets. Then we're going to skip 2 again, 1, 2, and in that next stitch we're going to do a single crochet, skip 2, 1, 2, and in that next one we are going to do our shell of 5 double crochets, and the shell is the 5 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, and then we should have 3 left. 1, 2, 3, and in that last stitch we're going to do a single crochet. And this is what you should look like. And these are your shells right here. So you should actually have 1, 2, 3, 4 shells and a single crochet on each end. Okay, so then what we do, I've got a knot in my, oh, I'm getting ready to change colors, that's why. Then what we do is we chain up 3, and back into that same stitch we're going to do 2 double crochets, Then in the middle, we're going to skip 2, and in the middle stitch, we're going to do our single crochet. Skip 2, and down here in the single crochet, that is where we are going to be putting our cluster of 5 double crochets, or our shell cluster. So this is what you have right now. This is actually a shell and then a single crochet. It's a half of a shell, a single crochet in your shell cluster. Then we're going to skip 2, and in the middle stitch of our cluster we're going to put a single crochet, skip 2 and go down 1, 2 and go down to the single crochet and put your 5 double crochets. Skip 2, 1, 2 and put your single crochet, skip 2, 1, 2 and do your shell again down here of 5 double crochets. If you do not know how to do a chain, a double crochet, a half double crochet, I have that on my channel. You can go find that in my stitches playlist. A single crochet, then you're going to skip 2, and in that very last stitch you are going to do 3 double crochets, which is half of your shell. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, go back into your stitch and do a single crochet. You're going to skip 2 and go down into your single crochet below with your shell of 5 double crochets. Skip 2, and we're going to repeat this all the way across. So this is what you should be looking like right now. You have your shells and your single crochets, and then on top of that you have your shells offset, and then you're going to go back over here with your shell, and here's a shell, there's a shell. And I'll do a few more and show you a few more stitches where you skip 2, do your shell, skip 2, single crochet. Whoops. This feels like a little bit smaller yarn. Skip 2 and do your shell down in the double crochet with 5 double crochets. Skip 2, do a single crochet, skip 2, go down your single crochet with 5 more double crochets, skip 2 and go into the top of this stitch with your single crochet, and you repeat that process all the way across, and this is what you should end up looking like. And if I was to change, you can change colors every other row if you want to, or every other row you can change colors so you can see your shells, because it'll end up looking like that, like this one and this one does. And I will continue on, and then I will come back and show you what this looks like at the end. But repeat this row, your second row, and your third row. Okay, so here's what we are looking like so far. The one thing I wanted to show you was, and tell you, is that whenever you finish with a double crochet, you always start with a single crochet, and if you finish over here with a single crochet, the next row will always start with a double crochet, and you are always doing your cluster in the single crochet below. those are the tips that I can give you for this stitch. Also, everybody uses this, or a lot of people use this shell stitch, which you can see it more defined down here, as a border for blankets. A lot of blankets, because this is just a simple shell stitch. This is a solid shell stitch, but whenever you can just take it and use it as a border also. This is a very simple, easy border to do. And it's the same thing as you're doing up here. It's just you're skipping 2 single crochet and then skip 2 5 double crochet in the same stitch as if you want to do it for a border. And I'm going to continue on and crochet some more. This works up really, really fast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 2. Okay, so here is our solid shell square for the blanket that we're working on, or that I'm working on. You can work with, if you want to do the blanket also, you can go back and do all of my stitch tutorials and have a sampler blanket. We know it's square because we can bring it up and it makes a perfect triangle. And this is what it looks like. So this is your solid shell stitch. And like I was saying before, you can, the shell stitch makes a beautiful border on baby blankets and other things. It's a very simple stitch to do, beginner friendly, advanced, but this makes a really pretty blanket. It would make a good washcloth, be a really pretty scarf. And I will see you on the next one. Like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hit the bell notification. Have a great day.